At the edge of a forgotten mountain village lived a monk named Tenzin, a man whose days began long before the sun remembered how to rise. Each morning while the world still slept, Tenzin swept the stone steps of the monastery. Not because they were dirty, few feet climbed that high, but because sweeping reminded him that care is an act, not a response. His broom moved slowly, deliberately, as if each stroke were a prayer whispered into the earth. Tenzin had not always been a monk. Years ago, he had come to the mountain broken by grief. He had lost his family to illness, his work to misfortune, and his faith to anger. He arrived not seeking wisdom but silence. The monastery accepted him anyway. No questions, no promises. Only work. The work was hard. His hands cracked in winter and blistered in summer. He carried water up steep paths, tended stubborn soil, and repaired walls that the wind seemed determined to destroy again and again. At night, exhaustion wrapped around him tighter than any blanket. Yet something unexpected happened. The pain did not empty him, it softened him. One evening, a traveler collapsed at the monastery gate. Weak, hungry, and ashamed, the man apologized for being a burden. Tenzin lifted him gently, as though lifting himself from years before. He fed him, cleaned his wounds, and sat with him through the night without speaking. When dawn came, the traveler asked, "Why do you do this work every day when no one is watching?" Tenzin smiled, a quiet, weathered smile. "Someone is always watching," he said, placing a hand over his chest. "Even when the world isn't," years passed. The monastery never became famous. Tenzin never became important. But people changed when they met him. They noticed how he listened without trying to fix them, how he worked without complaining, how he loved without needing credit. In his presence, people felt seen, not judged, not rushed, just held by the moment. One winter, Tenzin fell ill. The monks gathered around him, worried, finally understanding how much of the monastery's spirit lived inside this quiet man. Tenzin opened his eyes and whispered, "Do not remember me for my prayers. Remember me for my effort." When Tenzin passed, the village expected silence. Instead, something remarkable happened. The travelers he had helped returned. The villagers began sweeping their own steps in the mornings. Strangers were fed without being asked why they came. The mountain felt warmer, though the snow still fell. Tenzin never wrote a teaching. He never preached a sermon. Yet his life left a message deeper than words. That love is not a feeling, it is a practice. That hard work done with kindness is a form of prayer, and that you do not change the world by being extraordinary, but by showing up every day with a sincere heart. If you listen closely, even now you might hear a broom moving across stone, reminding you that your smallest efforts, done with love, can echo forever.